Good evening and welcome to The Play. I'm Dave Morris. We'll preview some of the stories you can find in upcoming editions of the Oklahoman and online at newsok.com. Temperatures across the state made it above the freezing mark. There was rejoicing across the land, and forecasters say those slightly warmer temperatures will stick around for the next several days. Highs will be in the 30s on Wednesday and the 40s on Thursday. There's a slight chance for rain Thursday night and into Friday. Oklahoma City Public Schools have announced they will reopen tomorrow. The December 5th storm was the state's second round of snow and ice. The first storm was on November 22nd. According to the state medical examiner's office, there have been 13 weather-related deaths since the first storm. The Oklahoman's Kyle Fredrickson will have a complete report in Wednesday's Oklahoman. And the storm have created a severe shortage for the Oklahoma Blood Institute. A number of blood drives were scheduled but had to be canceled because of the weather. Officials with OBI say some 1,600 people were expected to donate at the various blood drives. The blood emergency continues, and the organization is asking those who can travel to visit an OBI donor center or a blood drive to give this week. The Oklahoman's Silas Allen will have more information on how you can donate. The United Health Foundation released its annual report on America's health rankings. Last year, Oklahoma ranked number 43. This year was no better. The state's overall health rating is at number 44. Health reporter Jacqueline Cosgrove has more on the latest report.
The United Health Foundation went back and re-ranked all the states because they added some different things in how they rank the states, basically. So, for example, they added the rate of overdose deaths, which Oklahoma doesn't do too well at. So that brought down our ranking from last year when they reevaluated it to number 46. So we went from number 46 to number 44. So we actually improved. But anyway, they just changed the methodology.
Thank you, Jacqueline Cosgrove. The contents of abandoned safe deposit boxes will be up for auction next Wednesday morning. Various items such as coin collections, precious metals, and jewelry will go up for bid at 9 a.m. State Treasurer Ken Miller says the unclaimed property has been in the custody of the Treasurer's office for several years.
Are required to hand those over to us after 5 years, I believe, is the amount of time that they hold on to it, and then they turn it over to us, and we hold it until we don't have any room left in our safe, which is where we are right now. And so we're auctioning this off to make room for things that will come in the future. We have everything from precious minerals, metals, you can see class rings, jewelry, things like signed baseball, signed cards. And
plenty of holiday gift ideas right there, huh? The Oklahoman's Randy Ellis will have more in tomorrow's newspaper. Well, there are reports that Mack Brown will be leaving the Longhorns. A report from Chip Brown of OrangeBloods.com says Texas coach Mack Brown will step down after 16 years in Austin. But the Texas head coach and the university are denying reports. The Texas Board of Regents is scheduled to meet on Thursday. Mack Brown's been on the hot seat much of the season. There's been some chatter about his departure. The Oklahoman's Jenny Carlson spoke with us earlier this afternoon about the reports concerning Brown's future at Texas.
I think from the outset of the season, had Texas gotten to a point where they won the Big 12 and went to a BCS Bowl, maybe didn't have the non-conference stumbles that we saw them have, some, not pretty losses, especially that BYU loss where they just got run over defensively. If you take out those non-conference losses and they win the Big 12 and they go to a BCS Bowl, even if they lose a game, to me, that's a pretty good year. Obviously some things have happened at Texas that might have still meant that Mack was going to be headed out. I don't know. They have a new athletic director. It sounds like the job status of their president might be a little bit up in the air. But, if they are a 11-1 Big 12 champion, if that's where they are at this point in the year, I can't imagine that he wouldn't keep his job. I mean, this was a team with a lot of returning players, a lot of returning talent that they felt like could equate into a great season, and had that come together, I have to think Mack's still the coach at Texas.
Jenny Carlson will have more on Mack Brown and his legacy at Texas and his impact on the Big 12 in tomorrow's Oklahoman. Hey, the Thunder's in action tonight. They're taking on Atlanta. Our crew will have plenty of updates on newsok.com and, of course, updates in tomorrow's Oklahoman. Stay warm. It's still plenty cold out there. Stay safe. And have a great Tuesday night, everybody.